Welcome to Starkville, Mississippi, Davis-Wade Stadium, where they've got a fever, and the only prescription is more cowbell. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see a team coming off a crucial bye week, the Rice Owls, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Mississippi State Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Rice ready to kick it off and get this game started. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So Mississippi State's offense will take the first swing of the game. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience. Jesse, these kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right. They better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't, this is going to be a long day.
Guys, this rough start is hardly what they had in mind to start SEC play, and it's not going to get any easier.
Well, no doubt about it. There were big expectations surrounding this program inside SEC play this year, and things haven't necessarily gone their way. They've had to fight a ton of adversity, but, David, they believe they have the leadership in the locker room to turn it around, but it's got to start to.
Oh, what a grab by the defense! Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
First down here for the offense. Handoff from the gun. They make the stop as he gets it inside the 30 to the 28, a gain of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Trying play action. And the pass is intercepted. No room to return, but no problem after making a play like that, and they'll have it at the 25. Bunch formation for these receivers. He looks that one in nicely. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Mississippi State going up-tempo. He'll pull it on the read. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Leaves it with the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Slips through the line. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays, and I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this drive.
Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. Throws for the tight end. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Out of the gun, the give to the back. That'll be a gain of about 7. Leaves him with 3rd and 3. Trying to pick up a first down. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Cummings. He is down at the 1. A terrific big run after the throw and catch. The Owls trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. And they can't punch it in with a 1st down run, and the defense has 1 stop. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Keeps it on the bootleg. He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Owls. They'll try to add another to their lead. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. That last drive covered 52 yards on their way to the score. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. He'll start this drive firing. Finds his tight end. Got room at the 35. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw, because he put it out in front of his big man.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Throws to the tight end. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Fires into traffic. Intercepted. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48. Line gets set. 1st down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He leaves it with his back. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
Now that's what you try to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set you.
And the blitz gets to him just like that. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. The Bulldogs come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll go right back to the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Wide open downfield. And he can't hold on to the ball at the end of this big game. And the defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. Rice takes over. The Owls ready to get that offense cooking again. They'll go to the ground. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 16.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Pinned just inside their own 20. They need to convert on 3rd and short. Looking for a man. It's Sampson. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He gets a block. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. We've reached the end of the quarter, guys, and Rice has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. They'll run it from the gun. And the Bulldogs have enough for the first down.
You wonder now on offense, have they found something in the run game? Finally, it's been tough for them to get the run game going, but they picked up a nice gain on that last one. Let's see if they go back to it.
Hard running there.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays, but he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels.
Touchdown, Mississippi State! A great catch and run for 6.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He's able to work his way across the 25 to the 26 before going out of bounds. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. Lost one deep down the right side. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on second down. Looking to pass. It's Sampson. Snags it over the middle. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
Unloads to the right. There were serious revolutions on that third down pass, but it's incomplete. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. They make the stop on the return, but there is laundry on the field. Let's get the call.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So the offense keeps this drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
Finds his man. It's Cummings. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. And the Owls are on the move. To the ground with the back. Worked it down to the 22-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. To the air, it's Sampson. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Catch open down the middle. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. Rice going to work with another 1st and 10. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He caught it! Into the end zone! Touchdown, Owls! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tired.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
Hold it.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Firing to the right, complete. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
And it's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and they're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. They'll run it from the gun. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Mississippi State right back to the line. They've been running it, but now the pass. Fires deep toward the end zone. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. 1st down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. The short hands, it's Cummings. Still on his feet at the 45. Oh, look out, there he goes. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown. They'll try to add another to their lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Louisiana is down, but they are not out of it. Not there at Cajun Field, one of the more enjoyable places to watch a game in all of college football. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Kentucky. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, we'll see it right here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
On 2nd down, looking again to throw. Complete to the right.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. They're going to throw it to start the drive. He tries to take the top off. Makes the grab down the left side. Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. Touchdown, Rice. And once he got loose, it was all over. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Here comes the offense on first down. Looking to move it through the air. He's got it on the left. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. To the air on first down. It's caught. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. It's first down from the 11. He's looking to throw it. Unleashes to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offensive approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Right on target this time. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. The Owls come to the line with a new set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. He's going for a big play downfield. And that pass is intercepted. He'll try to take it back. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Starkville.
Mississippi State will put a foot to it to crank up the second half. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Rice takes over. The Owls ready to get that offense cooking again. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. Now facing a third and long. Dropping back, it's Sampson. And the third down pass is incomplete.
That is a good omen for this defense. They were getting lit up in the first half. They knew something had to change. So to set the tone like this early on their opening drive of the third quarter and get a stop on third, that should really help their confidence.
They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 41. Quarterback on the keeper. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Mississippi State going up tempo. They'll run play action. Fires to the big fella. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. Wants to bring it back. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
He's got 93 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy. Lets it fly. And it's caught inside the 30. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. The big gain on offense, and the play will stand. The offense declines the penalty. A costly penalty for this defense gives them a 1st and 10. Fires toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Rice. If this dude can wait just a second, the official's going to take a second look at this one. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
That'll be enough to give Mississippi State a fresh set of downs. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. 2nd down coming up. Off play action. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. Offense getting set for 1st down. They'll give it to the back. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
A lot of times it's hard to see those linebackers coming down late and blitzing through a gap. The offense did a really nice job getting a hat on a hat, blocking up front so the running back could get some positive view.
He's going up top. Makes the grab at the 10. Touchdown, Owls. And the punishment has been extended.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And he's got it inside the 10. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Just going to keep it after the snap. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Movement here from the tight end. He'll keep it himself. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
Give him 105 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Touchdown, Owls! And the route is on.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Here comes the Mississippi State offense ready to attack. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on, now I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. They move the tight end all over. They'll try the run. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. Throws to the wideout. And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback. Takes it the other way. Inside the 10. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Rice. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Air Force is down, but they are not out of it. Not there in Colorado Springs, one of the more enjoyable places to watch a game in all of college football.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake.
It's just...
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's another interception as his assault on the record book continues. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
QB never saw the defender. He's staring his receiver down, telegraphing his throw, and the DB jumped all over that.
After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. Give to the running back. Gets away from one, finds some space. The expressway is wide open. Touchdown, Owls! And the stomping has commenced.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that. And he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners when he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown run.
And with the extra point, they pushed the lead out a little further. That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with a long run for the touchdown. They're lining up to boot it away. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. From the gun, the running back has it. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. He'll do it himself. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. Defense coming through and knocking him down for a loss, and that'll be the end of the 3rd period. We've reached the end of the quarter, guys, and Rice has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And the coverage team down there to touch the ball. No return on this play. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Palmer. They've done what they want in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Looking downfield, it's Sampson. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. This Rice offense has a nice-looking drive going. Looking to go up top on first down. They get to him as he throws. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The give to the tailback. At midfield, he's got room. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. And the Owls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Takes a handoff, and he's going right. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Handoff to the single back. On the move is the 30. And a really nice run and pickup there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Quarterback checking the play. After run, now throw. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Now inside 4 minutes to go here on 2nd down. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Third and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here. Just don't take a negative play. Give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And here comes the field goal unit. He's going to try to punch one through from 45 yards away. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. Going up top on first down. He's got his man. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. He's looking to throw. Finds the tight end. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Fresh set of downs after the completion. He'll come out throwing on first down. Gets it out quickly. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Wants to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Not 1, but 2 sacks on the day, and possibly more to come. Still time left in this football game, and this is a beatdown. You know all passes are coming. This offensive line better do a better job.
Fires to the tight end. And he's able to bounce off 1 tackle for a solid pickup. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. First down here with time for maybe 1 more play until the 2-minute warning. They'll run it to the right side. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
In situations like this, offensively, when you got the lead in the 4th quarter, when you got to run the ball, you go back to the runs that you have the most confidence in, that you can execute in your sleep, and they do it right there, ripping off 7 yards.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? They'll try to power their way ahead. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. This is the absolute right call. They're going for it on 4th down. They'll try it on the ground. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down.
How about that 4th down? I'm going for it because I'm ending this game with my offense on the field, getting the first down, and now Palmer just watching it go tick, tick, tick.
Yep. Listen, it's just imposing your will, right? You know you're running it. The opponent knows you're running it there on 4th down. There's just nothing they can do to stop it.
Rice going to work with another 1st and 10. 1 running back in the backfield, and he has it. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather.
And how good does that feel, right? You've got the lead in the 4th quarter. The defense knows you're going to try to run the ball to ice the game, and you rip off an 8-yard run. They know it's coming, and they still can't stop it.
Quick pass on the fly motion. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called.
And just leaving no doubt in this one, right? 4th down, they've got the lead, running the ball and picking up the first. They're going to ice this game.
You talk about 2-minute drills. This is how you end the ball on an offensive 2-minute drill when you're winning. Run the clock out, run the football, be physical, watch it go to zeros.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go.
Timeout, right.
And here comes the field goal team. Salt, meet open wound. And this one ought to be nice and easy, a 22-yard attempt. Never a doubt. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks presented themselves, boy, oh boy, did they ever take advantage.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.